Hood Talk News, we on fire.
Yo, what's good? Man, this video I seen found on the internet, man, this shit seemed real goddamn interesting, goddamn it. Cowboy and all his goddamn lies. Now, shout out to the channel that put this out, man, Toxic Media, you know what I'm saying? Man, listen, man, they put it all on point. So we gonna react to this video, y'all. Let's get into it.
The team members in the hoodie, in the doorway with a pistol. That's protocol. When Hussle pull up. Why didn't follow the protocol? I wasn't there. Why they didn't follow it? From my understanding, no boy walked up with no shirt on first to check the scene because he know what's going on in that parking lot. Probably seen nobody was in the doorways. Checked Hussle had on shorts. Checked everybody else. They say came back with a red shirt.
Ain't never in the door with the hoodie and with the things like that. that never been my job.
Cowboy, was he really the blueprint to Nipsey, his mentor?
Now the nigga said this ain't never been his goddamn job. Now it's videos out there all around, goddamn it. That's him with him talking about he the security, he this, he that, goddamn it. But now all of a sudden some shit go down. This ain't his job. But let's get back into it, y'all.
Or was he mad at his little homie succeeded at all the dreams he failed at? Or was he just a poisonous snake, jealous and envious like Big U? And if you didn't know, Big U is Cowboy's big homie.
How did you meet Big U?
Oh, he's always my big homie, just in the hood. He was the big homie, you know what I mean? Since I was a little kid growing up, watching the big homie, Big U, Eddie Boy, Slep Rock, Mad Ronnie, you know, Banker T, Nicky Bam.
Man, listen, y'all. If him and Big U this goddamn close, ask him why did he laugh at Justice for Nip? Why did he laugh at Nip death? We just want to know, man. Goddamn it, since y'all so goddamn close.
These all my big homies, you know, you little kid, you see the big homies, you know what I mean? That was all the big homies.
See, Cowboy doesn't have a problem talking back to Black Sam, but he defends Big U every chance he gets.
Well, regardless to me or with Big U, when I heard any information concerning me or Big U, it was never a question about Big U. I know Big U loved them. Big U always had money. Big U, so it was never no question. I never questioned that I know that really had love for Nip. And if you look at everything, nobody benefits from Nip death. Nobody. Nip and his family was running the business.
Nobody but you selling them goddamn t-shirts and shit in front of his store. Soon as goddamn some shit went down, you ain't even give Sam them a chance to get back to the store, nigga. You had already opened it back up on the outside, you slime ball.
Family was running the business. It wasn't like he was up under some record label and he had all these different partners. You know, it was just him, his brother, and his family. You know, Nip led the ship itself, so nobody benefits. So when Nip passing, okay, his family got everything.
Right.
So nobody benefits. Big U ain't getting no dollar out of Nip's passing and making some money. No, nobody. If why would I still?
Man, you got $1 selling them goddamn fake Nipsey Hussle goddamn t-shirts, and Big U did benefits because nobody ain't know of Big U into this shit. Now he doing TV shows and all type of shit, man. Come on, man, stop that shit.
He'll be on Crenshaw selling t-shirts after Nipsey's passing. Why, you know who does that?
See, just like Big U, Cowboy tries to take credit for everything Nipsey did.
I ain't blueprint like Nip. Watch my blueprint. I had a blueprint coming off from prison. I explained to Nip, okay, look, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. He ran with it, and he took it further than I thought. I knew he was gonna be big. I knew he was gonna go around the world.
Who you think came up with the name Nipsey Hussle? According to Cowboy, it was him.
Now y'all pay attention to these goddamn lies, man. This man tell 30 lies in one sentence, goddamn it.
We had a big impact on Snoop Dogg's case as well. We sat there and we protested in front of the criminal courthouse building, you know.
Wow.
So when I met Nip, he was like my young Snoop, you know what I mean? So even when
the boy was grouping goddamn Snoop so goddamn much, he tried to make Nip his Snoop. Nip was Nipsey Hussle, man. He wasn't goddamn Snoop, man. Goddamn.
even when he got the name, I hear a lot of people talking about how Nip got his name and all that stuff.
You hear a lot of people talking. We gonna hear Nip talking this goddamn interview about goddamn how he came up with his name. Not no shit you talking about, Cowboy.
I remember being in the studio and I was like cracking my jokes like, man, you're gonna be Lil Snoop Dogg. We're gonna call you this. At the time, his name was E. We called him E Money, and we called him That was his name, you know. So we were trying to figure out what his rap name was gonna be. So, you know, we're selling the bootleg movies, so we always sold the bootleg movies, and so I'm in there cracking jokes, and we're trying to figure out his name. And then you look at what the bootleg movie was playing in the background. It was Black Dynamite was playing in the background, and you hear him come in, he kicked the door, he said, "Tell that mother Nipsey I'm looking for him." And that's when Nip looked at me, and we looked at each other, and he was like, "Hustle."
Listen, man, anybody that do an interview on this dude, man, make sure you have a goddamn lie detective attached to his ass. That bitch could be going off every time he tell a lying-ass story, because you can't believe nothing this dude say, man.
Like Hustle, that's how we came up with the Nipsey Hussle. So if you look at the movie, the Black Dynamite, and it's a character, that's a Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, wow.
And they always say, oh, it's Nipsey Russell and all that. But no, we used to sell those bootleg movies. And
wow.
And I think it may be me, him, and China was there when came up with the name.
But let Nipsey tell it, you don't even hear Cowboy being mentioned in the story when they came up with the name.
That was given to me. I ain't come up with that. I ain't gonna take credit. Baby Gooch gave me that name. Just on some like clown. I came in the spot with a stack in my pocket, a big chain.
Cowboy. Listen up, Cowboy. He said another Baby Gooch or somebody like that gave him that goddamn name, Cowboy. So I don't know what you talking about, man. You be high on that dope, man, thinking that goddamn other shit going on. But that didn't happen. Now this is words from the man himself, goddamn it.
I ain't on and, you know what I'm saying, some weed and a bottle for the homies. We been in the studio for a couple weeks doing bad. You know what I'm saying? Him being a homie, just joking around like Nipsey Hussle. Start laughing, everybody laugh. I didn't even know who Nipsey Hussle was. But I just like how it sound, you feel me? I was doing music already, so I ain't really had no moniker I went by. I was just Nip, or whatever, Arm, whatever my real I used to go by. But what just stuck, man.
Okay. Now this ain't got shit to do with this goddamn Superfly movie, goddamn. I think Cowboy said he was watching whatever movie he said he was goddamn watching. This ain't got nothing to do with that goddamn movie, man. Everybody know goddamn Nipsey Russell, and the man took his name from that man and just flipped it, goddamn it. He's telling you out his own goddamn mouth now. I don't know what kind of shit you was on, man. Goddamn, this before fentanyl, y'all. This shit is before fentanyl. Shit, I don't even think fentanyl was on the goddamn street at this point. Boy, goddamn, boy, them niggas, boy, hey, I don't know who was your dealer, boy, but you need to go back and whoop his goddamn ass, boy.
If you let Cowboy tell it, he's the reason why Nipsey made it. And the Marathon store probably wouldn't be here without him.
From prison in 03, met Nip, you know, got into the studios, bought a computer. We learned how to do a little music, learned the Pro Tools. They would let me rap in certain studios, and I would see him not rapping. I say, man, why you not rapping? But he wasn't a part of their group, and at that time, he wasn't officially from the hood. You know, so I seen a lot of me in him.
Yeah, so after Nip passed, I really got into the t-shirts more. I went to prison, I did drugs, I fell off. Nip and them kept going. So I was one of the first to start it, but a lot of that middle, I missed. You know, I was on another path, you know, I missed. So I was like the last piece of the puzzle.
See, this is why you don't do hard drugs, because the effects could last a lifetime.
Yeah, they damn sure can last a lifetime, because goddamn, he don't remember what the fuck was going on, man. This man is so out of it, man. Boy, if you put anything together, how messed up you was out here on the streets, goddamn it, is a miracle, goddamn. I don't know how you did it, boy, goddamn.
Because in the next clip, he says when he was first introduced to Nipsey already was rapping and got like 30, 40 songs.
Well, he was sitting in one of my sessions, and when I came out of the session, I asked him why he wasn't rapping. He told me he wasn't a part of the crew. So I asked him what we needed, and then we got the equipment, you know. Then he had already had some music that was tight. He did a song with Cuzzy, and I'm like, man, why this ain't out? Nip already had 30, 40 songs that was all bangers. You know what I mean? I'm just the one that grabbed them and started putting them out. Eventually, the equipment got stolen, and those songs were lost. So luckily I put him out, and that's why we still got him to this day.
Now I'm confused, Cowboy, which one is it? And I'm also confused about Cowboy saying that he never wanted to be a rapper. He never wanted to do music. He always wanted to do comedy.
I never dreamed of being a rapper. So when I met Nip, it was easy for me just to sit it down and focus on him, you know, because that was never my dream.
Boy, you should have never dreamed of being a goddamn rapper. Don't even think about being a rapper, boy, with that stuff you putting out.
I always wanted to do comedy.
Well, congrats, Cowboy.
That boy rap style is definitely comedy, Cowboy. It's definitely, just keep rapping, because that shit funny than a motherfucker, man. That shit is definitely comedy, goddamn it.
Somehow you did both with this one.
I got all kind of sticks. I wish quit acting hard. I apologize.
Man, look at the security guard in the back, y'all. What the fuck type of shit this is, man? That man look like a goddamn strip club, fucking security or something, man. What the hell is going on, man? He got the man with the police top with a pair of goddamn Bugle Boy jeans at the bottom with a goddamn, took his cowboy, dirty ass cowboy hat off and put it on this man's head. And this dude behind him let him, man, he got to be smoking the same shit Cowboy on, goddamn it. Look at his ass back there. I ain't finna stand behind no nigga looking like this, goddammit, with a goddamn security outfit on. Look at this fool back here, y'all.
Like we on a level 4, y'all.
Boy, look at the gloves. Boy, where did you get them goddamn?
I seen a horse.
Boy, hey, this boy got on some goddamn work gloves, man. What the fuck, boy? Damn, boy, you just came from a goddamn construction site, goddamn it. And I don't think goddamn the dollar store even sell them damn drawers no more, goddamn it. People wearing brief. This nigga got some jailhouse boxes on, goddamn it. But let's get back into it.
Reaching for the bars. Big swole. Had him calling for the.
If your ears start bleeding, please excuse us, goddammit. We have no control over this. You'll have to go take this up with Cowboy and sue his ass for doctor bills, goddammit. Lord, man, what is this dude? This dude got his prison outfit on, doc. Man, this dude, bro, you keep talking about some change, help the youth and shit, and you crip walking in some prison shit, dog. Man, this man confused like a motherfucker, man.
I laid down the yard.
See, now you just playing in everybody's face and think that we all stupid. See, when Nipsey got signed, Cowboy, we know you've been trying to do music your whole life. You even said it in the same interview.
Hell yeah, he been trying to do music. You heard him. He's a light-skinned El DeBarge, goddammit. Shit.
I would imagine if my mom would have bought me those guitars and them drums and all that I wanted when I was a kid, you know, I would have been a great musician, you know, but I learned music late. I always had it in me.
That boy wasn't playing nothing but that pipe. He was playing that motherfucking pipe like a goddamn flute, goddammit. Goddamn, Cowboy, come on now.
But, like I said, I wrote 300-400 songs before I even knew what bars were.
Cowboy was trying to get signed too. That same demo tape Nipsey was on, he said he was on too.
We say, okay, before Nip even blew up, when Big U and Steve LaBelle rolled up on me. When they rolled up on me, I want to say 06, when they rolled up on me. And so prior to that, I did a video and I showed it to Big U. And it was me and Nip on it. And Nip had some hard video on it.
See, now with all this lying, I think I figured it out. See, Cowboy always wanted to do music. Cowboy never gave up his rap dreams.
Run it back, run it back. Neighborhood Care Amazing. What's up, yeah, live on Crenshaw. Yeah. I hits pull up, hit the stack. What's up? Hey.
Early morning. Hey. Black Sam, so you know it's a cake. I'm a marathon runner.
That boy said he hit Black Sam. Boy, goddamn, I know Sam. Boy, I know. That's why Sam mad at him, y'all. From this goddamn song, he told him don't shout him out, don't mention him in none of these whack ass songs, and he keep doing it. That's why Sam ain't fucking with him, man.
I can't be late. Hey. I know I be straight and then it cracked the gates.
Whoa.
Then rolled up in that 7:45. That's a 7:45 when you late. Hey. Now I'm at the past them steps and tell little mama. Lean, styrofoam cup. Catch me in the hood with the tiny loaves pouring up. And everybody know I been going up. In every hood function I been showing up. I'm a hood, watch me throw it up. When I'm on the dance floor, I do my stuff. Lean to the side.
What the fuck is going on here, man? What is going on when I'm on the damn floor? I do my stuff. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. This ain't gonna get you where Nip was at, man. Come on. This is not gonna get you where Nip. This shit is ABC 1, 2, goddamn 3, Cowboy. Now, shit, man. I know you goddamn had goddamn dreams of being a rapper, but this ain't it, man. This some shit, dog, that's on. Boy, you should have been rapping on Yo Gabba Gabba, goddammit. You should have been rapping on Yo Gabba Gabba. I don't know what the fuck this is, man. Sesame Street is some shit, man.
What? Purple in the cup got me turned right up. Now I'm at the bar and I'm breaking down bars. Mixing up drinks.
He said purple in his cup got him turning up. Boy, you on lean too? This fool is an 80-year-old nigga on lean. Boy, I ain't know you could pick up the cup that goddamn late, goddamn it. Cause that shit wasn't, man, niggas in California wasn't doing no goddamn lean when you was younger, dog. There's some young nigga shit across the world. Boy, you on lean in the purple cup. Boy, your body too old for that type of shit. Boy, you better stop it.
But nobody took Cowboy serious. Nip was in position, and that's his little homie. He ain't putting him on. He's sweeping his store. I was on the fence about Cowboy being jealous and envious, but when he told this story right here, I said, nah. He's either a great actor or he a real-life Crip angel.
Everything that I wanted to do, I did it through him. I did it. You know, it was never no jockeying for position or nothing. I lived it through him. When I wanted a restaurant, I said, I seen the fish house and I talked to the mom, I talked to the Chinese lady and I said, hey, man, I want to buy your restaurant. And she's like, oh yeah, give me 30,000, 40,000. They just casually said it. I said, hold that thought. I ran next door. I tell Black Sam and Nip. I said, hey man, they want to sell me the restaurant, 30,000, 40,000 or whatever. Monday morning, Black Sam had the keys. Wow. You feel me? You know?
Nigga, how you, that sound like a nigga getting jealous, goddammit. You go tell them, goddammit, the Chinese people want to sell you the restaurant and they copy. Ain't no way in hell a nigga getting happy because they done told a motherfucker, I gotta come tell a motherfucker, hey man, yeah boy, this restaurant, boy, yeah boy, and then they buy and I'm gonna still be happy about the shit. Nigga, you ain't getting a cut out of it. Boy, that sound like some jealousy shit to me, Cowboy. You shouldn't even mention that shit, goddammit. You should just say, hey, they was selling the restaurant, them niggas went and jumped on it, goddammit. Shit.
Oh, and I'm like, damn, they got my restaurant, you know. But then he said, tell me, go to Home Depot.
You see him right there? They got my restaurant. I told you, man, ain't nothing nigga gonna be happy about no shit like that. Man, you shouldn't even told this goddamn story that way. You should just say, man, the nigga, they was selling the restaurant and they went over there and goddamn bought that motherfucker, nigga. You showing your jealousy right here, bro.
Oh, get the floor. Go do this. Go get the equipment. So I didn't have.
They told you to sweep up the goddamn floor. Stop trying to make it like you was the construction worker. They told to help build this motherfucker up, nigga.
A restaurant, but I had a restaurant.
See, this is why I knew something was up, because ain't no damn way you asked for a loan, but instead they told you to get the wood and do the floors, and you still happy about it. Man, stop playing, Cowboy. Cowboy forced himself back into all money in. Nip was just looking out like, hey.
Nip was, man, listen, just like I told y'all before, man. Nip was looking out for his once buddy that got on drugs, man. That's anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll tell all the other junkies that run up to your car, nah, man, get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with, I ain't got nothing. But that one person that you know from back in the days, you know what I'm saying, that you knew him before he got like that and the things he used to, like, you know what I'm saying, come through on or whatever, man. You'll say, okay, yeah, boom, let me give him something. But I ain't talking like this nigga was goddamn fucking Nip, Lord and Savior, like this nigga talking, goddamn it. Nigga probably, you know, Nip was younger, probably ain't have a goddamn dollar to get on the bus. And he probably say, hey, man, here go 50 cents. You're going to have to get the other 50 from somewhere else, goddamn it. But goddamn, that's about the most he helped, man. This nigga here and sweeping up the parking lot and faking like he's security and shit until some shit go down. Y'all know what the story is.
You do a little something here and there, I could throw you some dollars. But he really wasn't thinking about putting Cowboy back on the team like that.
I mean, they would, wherever they went, I would just pop up. I never announced that I was coming. If he was in Louisiana, I'd just show up. You know, in Washington, D.C., I'd be in the parking lot. You know?
You would show up. You would show the fuck up. You the nigga that he said, I'm a dog, but boy, don't leave your jury out. For real, man. Don't leave your money on the counter because my dog got a problem. He didn't invite you to the shit. You were just popping the fuck up, nigga. Trying to get dope money, probably standing outside the stadium, still selling memorabilia. But this time, Nip, goddamn it, was alive. So he probably say, here, nigga, take this stack of T-shirt, give me back $1,300. You know what I'm saying? You keep the change or some shit like that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying this shit for example, goddamn it. But goddamn, he didn't say, hey, look, come on, pile up in the car. Hell no, nigga. He ain't want your funky ass in there, bruh. That's why I say he still had love for you, but in a different type of way, man. Once a nigga get on that shit, man, all respect is lost. Let me tell y'all something, man. When I first started selling dope at like 14, 15, right? And I went to the block. One of my homeboys took me to the bar. I remember it like yesterday, you know what I'm saying? I had $50, right? And I went to I got $50 for my birthday. This the first year, God damn it, my grandma and them, they like, man, look, you ain't no kid no more. I'm like 14, 15. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. I go to my homeboy house, I'm like, man, yeah, they gonna give me some fucking ass $50, man. What the hell I'm gonna do with $50, right? This way back in the 90s and shit. $50 still wasn't shit. God damn it. So I'm like, damn, what I'm gonna do with $50? That nigga said, I know what you could do with it. He over there cutting up his shit. I'm like, what? He say, see this shit? Get you a 50-cent piece. God damn it. And you cut the motherfucker up, you gonna make 100 and something, god damn it. So god damn it, boom, boom, boom. So I go to the block with it. But one thing, god damn it, you know, one of the crackheads that I used to talk to out there on the goddamn block told me, man, he say, man, listen, never ever touch this shit because you gonna lose all respect and you can't gain that shit back. And when you come back, when you goddamn it, trying to get yourself together and all that shit, and you come back to the block, you'll never have, put it like this, you'll never have respect on this block because everybody know about you, right? So when you get yourself together and you come back to this block, guess what? You just a recovering crackhead. Now, you just a recovering crackhead. You still ain't gonna get your respect back, man. You might have to move out of town somewhere to get your goddamn respect. Because after all that shit, when you come back to the block, after you done disrespect yourself like that, and that's how it should be, because you should never disrespect, man. You are God, man. Never disrespect yourself, because when you disrespect yourself, you disrespecting God. God is within all of us, goddammit. So you lose all your respect. Ain't no gaining it back. You're just coming back like a recovering goddamn crackhead. But let's keep going.
So all the spots I popped up, they laugh when they see me pop up. I just pop up out the blue. Like, man, what you doing out here? I said, I'm on tour with you.
Hell yeah, they laugh. They like, goddamn, we left this motherfucking crackhead way back in the goddamn city. He done found his motherfucker way. What the fuck? This nigga done hitchhiked his goddamn way out to this motherfucker. But y'all know how that shit go. You in the club or somewhere, and then you see that homeboy. Yeah, you like, nah, this nigga don't supposed to be leaving the block. What the fuck kind of shoes he came in this motherfucker in? Boy, get over here. I don't want a nigga see me. That's how Nip them was. And he probably chased them around the whole goddamn stadium or wherever the fuck they was at until he caught him. And they're like, God damn, this nigga done caught me. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean what I'm doing out here, you know?
Oh, hell no. A crackhead big homie with freaking flyer miles? That's the only thing you can't hide.
This nigga here, this nigga say a crackhead big homie with fly mouth. And this nigga here, oh shit, this nigga funny.
Besides God and the IRS, Nip already had his team, and it was too solid. Cowboy just sweeping in the corner, giving that evil.
Goddamn, Cowboy, they ain't got you in the picture? Shit, hold on, y'all. Let's look for Cowboy in this motherfucker. I don't see him. Hold on. Run it some more. No goddamn, that's the bottom of it. Ain't no goddamn Cowboy in here. Well, damn, Cowboy, what happened, baby? They put everybody on this motherfucking death row goddamn picture, baby. You supposed to been the Tupac in this motherfucker. Nip supposed to be the big dog. Suge Knight, goddammit. You supposed to be right there with Jay Stone. That's Jay Stone, nigga. You supposed to be the big dog. All this shit you talking. But let's keep moving, goddammit.
Why? The whole time plotting. See, when Cowboy came back, Nipsey gave him a broom.
Law. What is that next to him, man? What is that next to that? Oh, that's Cal Shit Girl, ain't it? That's Cal Shit Girl. God damn it, man. Listen, man, y'all, they gotta stop. Cowboy, you gotta stop. That is, look, y'all. Look, y'all. That's the same goddamn outfit the other security had on. Look how big that shit is on her. Cowboy, you got to stop it. We don't see the other security now. You done took his outfit off, put it on her, tied the shirt at the goddamn bottom. Man, what the fuck you got going on, man? God damn, man. This is why Nipsey was leaving this nigga.
He gave all the old crackheads a job like that. In his mind, he was showing them love. You could be out there messed up. No job, no money or nothing. Do something and I'm gonna give you some money. Wipe the windows down. But when Sam come back, oh man, it's a Hollywood movie.
Hey, come on, man. Come on, you know I gotta talk some shit. $100,000 bond. Nigga, we on the motherfucking jet. $1 million bond. Oh, excuse me. $100,000 loss. $1 million bond. On the motherfucking jet. What you talking about? We in Vegas to crack.
Black Sam.
Goddamn, Cowboy, they ain't let you on the plane, baby. Damn, you had to catch your own shit.
That new thing, 017, feel me? Whoa. Big body, backseat recline, TVs and all that. Yeah.
See, when Nipsey first passed, I said Cowboy is the only real one out here. He giving up his whole rep for Nipsey. He's gonna take the stand.
Shitting me. Cowboy is a fucking crackhead hustler. That boy was seen all the money opportunity. That's why he jumped out that motherfucker before Sam them did. He seen that money opportunity. He was like, fuck that, the news want me, everything. Same shit Big U did. Big U told niggas, man, keep talking about me. The more y'all talk about me, the more offers coming on the goddamn table. They don't give a shit about no goddamn Nip, man. If Nip was a nobody, these niggas wouldn't be out here saying shit, man. It's about the money, man.
And get labeled as a rat just because he loved Nipsey so much. But if you look a little closer, that love he shows for Nipsey is looking a little funny in the light. Let's forget about, ironically, how Eric Holder was running away. He just happened to be coming out. And the way Cowboy speaks about Nipsey, you would think that it was his blood little brother. But when Nipsey was on the ground, I don't know, it just didn't seem like he was trying his best to keep Nipsey alive. Hey, some say he was even tapping the pockets a little bit, allegedly.
I believe he was goddamn going in his pockets too, cause it looked like it. Goddamn it, what else the fuck you doing by his pockets, man? You supposed to be trying to do CPR or something, nigga. Goddamn it, now when Sam came way across town and you just was trying to help him get the fuck up, nigga. So I don't buy none of this shit, man.
It is just too fuzzy. You can't really tell. But forget about that though. But why not even 5-10 minutes after, Cowboy is already doing?
Man, Look, y'all gotta pay attention to the video when he said that. God damn it. When he said that, y'all gotta pay attention to the video when Cowboy reached down. He had to be doing something because Nipsey tried to lift his head up. He probably was saying, man, look, get the fuck, what the hell you doing? You know, a nigga could have been saying, man, what are you doing? Nigga, I'm dying and you out here going in my goddamn pocket. We don't know, man. I wish they had a clear video of that, man. I wish they did because it sure looked like he was going to goddamn pockets, goddamn it. And it sure looked like Nip lived up to say, what the fuck you doing? That nigga
doing an interview about how it all went down. It's like he was prepared for this.
Like I said, I regret leaving the side for that 5 seconds that I left the side. That's my mom across the back. I left the side.
Yeah, that shit kind of suspect, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to throw the whole, you know what I'm saying, the whole goddamn case at him, the whole ball at him or whatever, goddamn it, but that shit suspicious as fuck. It's like everything that happened in that event, you know what I'm saying, when that shit took place was like perfect timing. Like, nigga, either you was watching him run the fuck off or y'all had this shit set up. Now, you might as well just come out and say, man, listen, when I heard the gunshots, I got down, I was looking. I ain't know, the story will be better on him, which we'll still know he lying, right? But he should have just said, I was looking, I seen a nigga shoot, I ain't know he was shooting Nip, you know what I'm saying? I just seen a nigga running off, shoot and run off and shit. So I came out, for my safety, I came out after he had them ran off to see what the fuck was going on. But all this gangster shit, yeah, I was in the back room and I ain't hear nothing. You was a motherfucking lie, man. Come on, man. You hear gunshots out that motherfucker all the time, goddamn. And I believe it done been plenty of times you done heard shit out that goddamn door from the inside and you done ran out there to see what the fuck was going on. But this particular time, you already knew what was going on, bro. Y'all was in the goddamn hamburger place together. All this, you know what I'm saying, activity going on, goddamn it, and you ain't know nothing. Y'all ain't suspect anything, goddamn it. Come on, man. The way you came out and everything. Now, I could believe Nip probably didn't expect none of that shit. That's how it is. When you got all your homeboys around, you got motherfuckers around you, you know what I'm saying? He had a rim party, he had Cowboy. That's enough. It's one nigga, man. That's enough that something jump off. Yeah, man, I got Cowboy rim party here. Shit, something jump off. Man, we'll whoop this nigga ass, man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't expect it to go down like that, like a nigga had that much hate that they want to take him off this earth, because that's some serious hate, man. When the nigga want you at least expect a nigga that want to take you off goddamn the earth for some shit, just like I'm just mad at you about some shit, you know what I'm saying? Or we had a fight last year, that's just boy, nigga that want to take you out, boy, that want to kill you, man. It got to be some deeper shit behind that, man. There's a lot of niggas on that block that probably did way worse shit to this dude than Nipsey ever could do, goddammit. So that's all I'm saying, y'all.
I've been there from day one. We started off selling CDs in the trunk of the car 16 years ago, and we just purchased the building, just bought the whole building. So
She's joined now by Cowboy, a friend of Nipsey Nipsey's who was inside for the memorial. Thanks for being here, Cowboy. As I understand, you said you were actually there at the Marathon clothing store the night that Nipsey got shot. What can you tell us about that night, and what do you remember?
Just a lot of emotions going on. The whole city's erupted. We all.
And it's not one, it's interview after interview, even when Nipsey's family.
But listen now, this is the same guy, y'all. Like my man say, interview after interview after interview. Sam told him to stop doing interview. Remember he said it was just one interview cut up into 50 interviews. Every interview I goddamn see, this nigga shirt is different, clothes different, everything. Now, I don't know how he did one interview. I don't know if he had a wardrobe change every 5 minutes in the same interview. He's a fucking liar, man, point blank, man. There ain't no fucking one interview. You gonna tell Sam that shit because you know Sam was looking at you like, man, what the fuck is you doing out here, bro? For real. All them goddamn lies.
The team asked Cowboy, come on, man. You doing too much. You can't just chill now, Cowboy? Okay, maybe he was trying to get the word out for Nipsey. But remember when Black Sam said, if it don't got the marathon tag.
The tag ain't marathon. The Crenshaw crew neck is a knockoff. And
y'all know who the fuck he talking about now.
That was genius, and so now people like, yeah, that's if it ain't got the marathon on it, it ain't the real day.
Yep. Yeah, I think you better watch it, Sam. That nigga find out how to bootleg that shit and make it just like that, boy. I'm telling you now, that nigga, hey, he's the smartest crackhead bootleg I ever goddamn seen.
I might have been mistaken. I said that was towards Big U, but that might have been more towards Cowboy.
Man, that was goddamn Cowboy, man. That was Cowboy. Okay, Big U, they say, okay, Crenshaw is Big U, whatever. Big U had the Crenshaw shit going on. Cowboy was selling Nipsey Hussle shit and marathon shit. You know what I'm saying? He had shit with Nipsey face on the shit, goddamn it. He's talking about goddamn Cowboy. There's no question about that. He's talking about Cowboy, goddamn.
Because right after Nipsey died, he's already selling his own t-shirts in front of the Marathon store. I mean, it looked like the whole hood was doing it, so, you know, you got to cut him some slack. But Cowboy is...
Nah, fuck that. I ain't cutting them no slack because the whole hood was doing it. The whole hood wasn't Nipsey homeboy like that. The nigga said Nipsey was named Baby Thundercat after him and all that shit, Lil Thundercat. Come on, man. He wasn't named after the whole goddamn hood. This your boy, man. You don't do that. You supposed to been stopping niggas from doing that shit. Really? Turning over tables. Goddamn it. For real.
Selling straight knockoffs of what Nipsey was selling with no shame. I don't think the proceeds was going to Nipsey's family either.
How's Cowboy business though? I don't know, man. You gotta go ask Cowboy.
Now this J-Rock, the bodyguard.
What? I don't support them named Cowboy business nigga. You know, all money in. Ain't got nothing to do with Nip Hussle.
But that's you know, that's snake shit, y'all. Soon as a nigga die, you dive out there doing it. Like you was waiting on this shit, man. Like you wanted to be him so bad. You jumped out there with your cowboy hat. You started doing interviews. That nigga got, hey, listen, right after Nipsey murder, he went and got cleaned up, goddamn it, quick. First nigga out there doing interviews, goddamn it. That nigga got cleaned up like a motherfucker, y'all.
I ain't doing something they ain't supposed to be doing. I think start rolling up and start beating up.
Nah, this is the nigga that took the goddamn stand on the motherfucker. Who finna roll up on you, man? Who finna roll? Niggas are scared to touch you, man. Nigga, you took the whole stand, man. Ain't nobody finna touch you. Now, I ain't saying you did nothing wrong because that was your partner. You did what you feel you had to do, right? You know what I'm saying? But once niggas in the street see that, they not finna roll up on you for no fade or nothing. They feel you will go to the police on them, man. Ain't nobody running up on you for no goddamn fade, man. You knocked out one crackhead after goddamn Nipsey death, and now you feel you could beat the goddamn world, goddamn it. Ain't nobody running up on a nigga that's taking the stand, goddamn it. And ain't nobody trying to fight you, bro. You wrong, man. What you want to fight for? Cause you know you wrong. Every time a nigga wrong, right, and a nigga call them out and tell them they wrong, oh, let's fight. Nigga don't want to fight you, dog. Nobody don't want to fight you about that, bro. Except that you wrong for doing the fuck shit you doing. They know you. They know Nipsey fuck with you, man. They don't want to hurt you. They just want to let you know you wrong. Sometimes, man, you can whoop a bitch. You can fuck a motherfucker up. You got more power than that motherfucker. As you can see, everybody got more power than this nigga, right? In the clique. But nobody ain't talking like they want to do nothing to you. They just saying it's fucked up, nigga. And they don't fuck with you. Like DMX said, when it comes to people that you know what I'm saying? Like DMX said in that song, before I put the Mac on them, the only thing I could do is turn my back on them. And that's all they doing. You hurting worse by them turning their back on your ass, nigga.
That's what I would do if I felt somebody was disrespecting me or disrespecting something that I was doing. I would roll up with this beat. That's what I do. You know what I mean? So I come down here and see who doing what. I come beat some feeling some type of way.
Nobody don't want to hurt a nigga that's already ready to die. Who want that blood on their hand? You was a nigga that's ready to go, man. You out here, you been ready to go for a long time. When you start using that dope and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? You ready to go. You don't get, most motherfuckers get on that shit because they don't give a fuck no more. Like niggas, whatever. When you start damaging your body and destroying your body and shit, you know what I'm saying? You been ready to go, bruh. Ain't nobody finna put your blood on their hand, nigga. A nigga that's been ready to go, a nigga that don't cherish life, a nigga that ain't got nothing to lose, a nigga that ain't worth killing, a nigga not finna do nothing to you, dog. You ain't worth it, bruh. Niggas know what they can do to you, bruh. You be outside on the corner and everything. Nigga could have been whoop your ass, bruh. Niggas ain't trying to do that to you, bruh. But you act like you want a nigga to do something to you.
Come down and whoop. You see some that's out of line. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, all that I Love Nipsey stuff went out the window, huh? And not only that, check out how he answered this fan when he was asking about marathon t-shirts.
Hey man, you gotta. I be seeing you got that fly ass Nip gear on, man.
Y'all see that boy got that hood talk news. Salute. He had to use a clip from the. Hey. The motherfucking most goddamn realest platform on the planet, baby. But let us keep going.
You got a website or something? You got how motherfuckers get some of that?
The memorabilia, like I sell a little memorabilia like that. They got some at slaughteralley.com. If you want real marathon clothing, you can go to marathon.com and get you the real marathon gear too. So
yeah, I got some of that, but I'm trying to get some of them tees, you know what I'm saying? Just little regular t-shirts I've been seeing people with.
Oh, right. Yeah, I got that type of scenes like that, you know what I mean? Or go to slaughteralley.com, check them out.
Look at this nigga trying to self-promote. He trying to throw it in there. Yeah, I got some of that shit there too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you go to sauce.com. You on the phone with me right now. You might as well just go on and goddamn get it from me, goddamn it. This boy something else, boy. Hey, but that's how I go when it come to a crackhead drug using shit. Boy, they know all the schemes. They gotta do this shit every day to come up. You know what I'm saying? That shit only lasts for a second, man. So they gotta be out there learning all the goddamn schemes and plots and plans and shit to get it, goddamn it. So he know how to do it, man. He's a smooth goddamn talker.
All right there.
See that right there? Now that's crazy work, Cowboy. We watching you now. And what was you doing with them guys in the alley, huh, Cowboy? Nah, this don't look right. And not only that, like Big U, why does Cowboy keep lying about what happened with Nipsey? Because it's not adding up. 1 minute he says Eric Holt.
Yeah, y'all remember when I put that video out, him in the alley, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We don't know what the fuck was going on there.
It was never a threat.
It wasn't like it was no information like okay, this dude is telling or whatever it may be. So even if he was telling, just escorted him out the parking lot. Like, bro, you know, like if Nip would have had words with him, if Nip would have been like, oh man, this right here, we'd have escorted him out the parking lot. But the hand he had.
Fuck that. Nigga, you said it was a conversation about snitching. Man, when that shit go to a conversation about snitching, you supposed to be on guard. Hold on now. Hold. Because that's not a friendly conversation. When you talking to anybody about snitching, paperwork and all that, that's not a friendly. A nigga could take that shit any type of way. Nigga, you weren't supposed to walk off. I'm just put it like that there. And everybody in the hood know that shit. Snitching is like calling the nigga a fuck nigga and all that shit there, goddammit. Even if you bring up those allegations. Like, even if, like, okay, we standing around talking, right? And this nigga supposed to be a street nigga, right? And if I say some shit to this nigga like, But the word is, boy, shit, they saying you gay, boy. You know what I'm saying? They saying you out here woo woo woo. Even if I'm telling a nigga what they saying, you got to be on guard because you don't know if that nigga thinking like he saying I ain't hear that shit. This shit could be coming from him. You know what I'm saying? So when you say something like that, it got to be at a point where it's like, nigga, it's whatever. I'm telling you, and whatever you want to do, nigga, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because when you say that, you got to be on guard when you say stuff like that, especially in the hood coming out your mouth, bro. Niggas will feel like you the one that's saying it because they didn't hear nobody else say it.
He shook our hands, conversated. There was no degree of animosity, no degree of nothing. It was surprising to everybody.
So they wasn't worried. They let the guards down. They never thought that Eric would do what he did. But then the next minute he says he heard Eric was rolling around, hopping out with the burners out on the homies.
So the day before he did something to Nipsey, he had jumped out on some homies earlier that day. He drew out a pistol. Feel me? Jumped out on some.
This boy got 1,000 stories, boy. Now, goddamn it, if you knew this shit, why did you, like I said before, why the fuck did you walk in the store? Why did you walk in the store? If you knew all this shit, my brother, why would you walk off from Nip when you know this nigga been around here tripping? Why would you walk? That's how we is in the hood, man. We're gonna say, oh boy, look, hold on. Let me get my scrap. There go what's-it-called coming up the street. You know what I'm saying? There go what's-it-called. That nigga been on some crazy shit, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like the niggas do when they see a nigga like Debo coming. Boy, there go Debo, tuck your chain, boy. You gonna warn every nigga around you, right, about who coming and what he about if they don't know. Look, Nip, this nigga was around here tripping the other day. Just get in the store, cause let me stand out on Front Street, goddammit. Because this nigga gonna try some shit, man. It's whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be scrapped up. I'm gonna tell you like that. I'm gonna be scrapped, nigga, whatever. You the money, nigga. We can't let the money get hurt. Cause he gonna wanna hurt you more than anything. Cause he probably already jealous. Y'all already know that shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. They whooped his ass. You thinking this nigga coming back the next day nice? This nigga looking at it like, damn, these nigga whooped my ass over the other day. This nigga, oh Lord, when him and Nip had that conversation, you'd be like, Nip, come on, this nigga was tripping the other day now. Niggas had to whoop him. I don't want you to get your hands dirty on this fuck nigga. Come on in the store, man. And listen, what part of that video, right? This what I want to know, because I hear Cowboy doing a lot of talking, right? But what part of that motherfucking video shows Cowboy trying to get goddamn Nip in the motherfucking store like he said? Yeah, I even tried to get Nip to come on, Nip, let's go. Where at? I don't see that shit nowhere. See, there's a lot of mystery shit going on with this shit, right? Because we got goddamn video surveillance from when it came up to the end of this shit, right? All this in between shit, where is it? Where the fuck, damn, the camera cut off when all this shit went to going on? I want to know where all this shit at. God,
they had
damn.
packed him out before he went and did whatever he had to do. He had got beat up. They beat his ass. So he came over there looking.
Remember when Cowboy said there's nothing to gain from Nipsey dying, especially from him and Big U. The family got it. Then how come after Nipsey died, you gained a whole lot more than you ever have, Cowboy?
That's what I say. Like, why you couldn't be doing this shit when Nipsey was living? That's the only part I don't get. Like Nipsey pulling up to you, telling you to eat better, telling you to be healthy, telling you to do this, do that, and shit. You, man, come on, man. Why you couldn't do this shit when he was telling you to do it? Why all of a sudden, after he got damn gone, now you doing all type of business moves and shit? You know why? Because it fell in your lap. God damn it. You seen a way to capitalize off this man's death. When them reporters and shit start coming to you and start talking to you about every goddamn thing, that's when you goddamn it say, ding, the light bulb went off. Nigga, I could make some money off this shit. Because that's what all, you know, crackheads do, you know what I'm saying? They scheme and plot and think of ways where they can rob you out of some goddamn money where they can go do what they got to do.
Pull up, though. I got a reward. Pull up. Y'all know something?
The nigga said he made $1 million out there on that block after Nipsey died. He said he done bought property and all type of shit. Now, come on, y'all. Do the math now. But, man, come on, man. $1 million, dog. Man, somebody done cut you a motherfucking check, nigga. Yeah, that nigga said he made $1 million on that block after Nipsey died. He said he made $1 million motherfucking dollars, bruh. Come on now. That's shortstop. If you did, bruh, that's shortstopping like a motherfucker. That means you took $1 million out Nip kid's mouth because you wasn't selling no Cowboy shit. You was selling goddamn Nipsey shit, nigga.
Pull up. Pull up. Who knows something about what went down? Pull up. Pull up. Come get some of these bing bangs. Come get some of these bing bangs. You haters, the more you hate, the more these bing bangs stack up. Y'all understand that? The more you
nigga, the more they hate, the more them bean beans that it's not hate, bruh. They talking about your partner that just died. Instead of you being more sympathetic, bitch, you around here talking about all you niggas hating him. Nigga, they talking about your partner that just motherfucking died. Nigga, you talking about come get some money and all this dumb shit here, man. Come on, man. Not worrying about Nipsey death. He out here stacking these bing with a big ass TMC goddamn the marathon continue side. Nipsey Hussle up there right in front of this man mural. You goddamn it talking about we making these bing. I know Nip was looking down like, look at this clown ass nigga. This nigga ain't more than me one time. He see you in them goddamn closed doors and them goddamn rooms, nigga. He know you ain't crying about him one goddamn day. You counting them goddamn bing, nigga. You ain't thinking about him.
You want to join the bing team? Them ain't nothing but bing. Yeah, somebody let me know who done this so weird. Bings in your pocket.
So you mean to tell me the last moments of Nipsey's life, it was you who's still friends with Big U, there's cousin Kerry who's also been lying, and
he taking up for them motherfuckers. That nigga been taking up for Big U like a motherfucker. Big U ain't want to be around this nigga had my manager told. Big U, they say Big U was riding through the hood. Big U say, yeah, Cowboy around the corner, but I ain't gonna go around. My manager advised me not to go over there around him. Yeah, because Cowboy has so much heat on him about people thinking he had something to do with the shit. Big U saying, boy, I gotta separate myself from this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's how slimy they is. Instead of him stepping up like Cowboy stepped up for him and said, goddamn, look, Cowboy ain't got nothing to do with that shit. That's my boy, boo. He rather the heat be on Cowboy instead of him. So he like, shit, they saying Cowboy, they done kind of like, at that time, they had done kind of like moved away for Big U and went to pressing Cowboy hard, goddamn it. So Big U, he getting the movie, he getting the goddamn TV show deal. He falling back like his manager telling him, hey, look, you getting deals off this shit, man. They done moved back off you. God damn it, let them have him. God damn it, because long as they keep accusing this motherfucker, guess what? All the offers gonna be on the table for you. They didn't call Cowboy to do none of them goddamn stories. They called Big U. But at the same time, right? Cowboy supposed to be more closer to him. But they called Big U because the pressure was on Cowboy. Nobody wanted to be around him. And that's the nigga, you don't see these niggas don't give a fuck about you, nigga.
Real close to Big U, and Eric Coder, who coincidentally showed up calling Nipsey a snitch. Oh, nah, I got the whole setup, allegedly. There's about 60 pieces, but I just put it together. See, rumor is that cousin Kerry called Nipsey down to the shop for some t-shirts. He said he just got out, which is the reason why Nipsey went down to the shop all of a sudden without telling anybody. Man, check.
Now I don't know if that's true, but we gonna check it out. But I know he pulled up while Nip was there. Goddamn it.
Check out cousin Kerry's story. First, he said he randomly saw Nipsey at the store and that he just got out, and then he switches it up and said, "Nah, I didn't know Nipsey was gonna."
Man, I really don't think Nipsey would have fucking went to the goddamn store for this nigga. I don't think this nigga would have pulled up to no motherfucking store for this nigga ass. For real, man. Like Nip just think about it, y'all. Nip jumped out his motherfucking bed to go to the store to get this goddamn funky ass nigga some goddamn t-shirts when he could have just made a phone call and say, hey, look, cousin Kerry coming up there, give him some shit. God damn it. But it's funny how he was up there. It's funny how all this shit went down. It's funny how he talking about he got shot. Nobody can really prove that shit. And it's funny how Big U came to his motherfucking rescue. God damn it. So, none of this shit makes sense, god damn it, to me.
To be there. And he also said he got out 7 months ago. And check out Big.
He got out 7 fucking months ago. What the fuck you just not going up there for now? But let's keep going.
You interrupting also. It seemed like cousin Kerry wasn't getting the story right.
So did you know of Nipsey before while you were locked up before or any of that sort?
At all. Not at all.
At all. Got it.
Somebody
Okay.
gave me a couple of pictures, say, hey, that's the new rapper. I said, is that right? Yeah. So when I got out, I took a selfie with him. He's a celebrity. Everybody's taking selfies. Let me take one.
Day of the incident. Can you describe what happened exactly?
Me and my nephew were going up the street to console somebody else's parents because they just lost their parents. So he said, you don't have to keep wearing that shirt, Unc. I was like, what? He said, this shirt. I said, it's clean. He said, look, it's dingy. You in the new world. You're not in prison no more. You can pull right. He said, matter of fact, they go Nipsey in a lot, so you could pull right in and grab you a fresh white shirt. I'm like, okay. So when I go in there, they didn't have the white ones that I wanted. And I said, when y'all gonna get that in again? He said, well, they go Nipsey in a lot. Go talk to him. And I talked to him. He said, that'll be about a week, bro. I said, okay. And when I said it, it was all bad.
Okay. Because I guess what, this is why I kind of want to clarify this with you on the phone.
But what happened to the goddamn story, y'all, with the, I don't know, listen, what happened to the goddamn story where he say his niece or somebody came and gave him some shit, but from some shit that nigga was saying, man, the nigga had about 30 different stories too. Him and Cowboy wasn't trained good, goddamn it. They wasn't trained good because somebody should have got them together and put the goddamn, these niggas so stupid, they probably did have them together. Them niggas be on dope and shit. Them niggas probably done forgot the whole goddamn story by the time it was time to tell it.
Like, the story that was circulating was that you and Nipsey knew each other and he was meeting you down there to give you some clothes and you guys had some sort of prior relationship. But what you're saying is that you had no idea, you guys didn't know each other at all. You just showed up and you ran into each other randomly.
No, I know him because I took a few pictures.
How you know somebody after taking a goddamn few pictures with him? Man, it's all Big U. Big U probably in the background tapping his ass like, man, look, ho, nigga, I said you know him, nigga, goddamn, nigga. Now he trying to reverse the story. He trying to change the story around to make it fit like Big U in the background, goddamn, telling them, goddamn it. Because why you had to be there to goddamn coach him on every time he goddamn spoke, because you didn't want to get out there. These dumb niggas that y'all got out here coaching, you didn't want him to say something that gonna put you involved, goddamn it.
With him.
Right.
Like that. But so the parole officer was like, well, you have gang affiliation. I said, look, man, I know Nipsey about as much as I know you.
Nigga, you just said you know him. You just said you know him because you took some pictures with him. Now you're telling your parole officer, I know him just as well I know you. God damn, nigga, this nigga like Cowboy, I'm telling y'all, look at the similarity. God damn it, they tell a lie in the same sentence. They tell 4, 5 lies, god damn it. 4 nigga goddamn same sentence.
You my parole officer. I met you. We've talked a few times. That's as far as I know him.
But listen, y'all. This is the type of people they put to get them when I tell y'all, right? They tell why they are sending hold, he's too stupid. Why they do that? This the type of people they put because they story's gonna be conflicted whichever way they goddamn tell it, goddamn it ain't gonna sound right. So it's like throw people all the way the fuck off. This nigga that told 100 lies, they get the dumb motherfuckers that you ain't gonna believe them if they do tell the truth. Because they don't know how to lie good. And then you ain't gonna believe they truth because it don't sound real. God damn it. So that's these the dumb niggas they goddamn put the fuck out there, man. I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
Now when I first came home, Nipsey heard that I was home and he filled up my little.
But you ain't know, you know Nipsey just as much as you know as your goddamn probation officer. So why the fuck would he goddamn send some clothes to a nigga he don't goddamn know, dawg? You just telling all these goddamn lies in the same goddamn sentence. Man, what's wrong with these motherfuckers, man?
Sister's backseat of her car.
This Big U. Nipsey, he always look out for people when they come home. You know what I mean? He don't always be at the store all the time. But if he at the store and somebody just paroled, he don't have to know him.
Big U, shut your ass up. It sound like goddamn this nigga got parole. You sent him up there to distract, to get Nipsey up there, which I don't think Nipsey will go up there for this nigga ass. But you know, nigga, that's what your story sound like. You sent him up there to get Nipsey to the store for Holder could come up there and do his goddamn thing, nigga. So shut the fuck up.
To look out for him. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
He'll hear somebody that just came home.
I don't understand how Big U defending, you know what I'm saying, or jumping out here for somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, been in jail half his goddamn life, but Nipsey been out here like a son to him, goddamn it. He like a son to him, but he jumped. Instead of him just laying back saying, let me see what the fuck going on, because that quick you jumped into, you know what I'm saying, defending Kerry and standing behind him. That was too quick. You ain't find out no story that quick, nigga. You supposed to lay back and be like, hold on, this my motherfucking son. Let me see what's the fuck going on. See, that's why I'm saying, man, some of these OG ass niggas, I'm going to keep it 100% real. That's just like the Lil Wayne and Baby situation, right? That's why I don't understand some of these OG ass niggas. And I feel Lil Wayne just fuck with him because he's scared, goddamn it. He don't want no I ain't gonna say he's scared, he just don't want no problem. But goddamn it, the same niggas that shot up goddamn fucking Lil Wayne tour bus and all that shit there, after these niggas got out, after all that shit, Baby still shot these niggas, Young Thug and all these niggas out. He still fuck with these niggas. So how y'all think Lil Wayne gonna ever be cool with that? How you think he gonna ever be cool with that? So listen, y'all, when something go down, anything with Cash Money, just know why Lil Wayne will go against the grain. Baby say he don't fuck with Turk, Wayne say shit, I'ma fuck with him. He do little things like that because really, in his heart, he ain't no real gangster like that. You know what I'm saying? These niggas making phone calls, man, I already done got your goddamn tour bus shot up. So that's why he doing the opposite. Everything, just notice, y'all, everything Baby tried to go against Lil Wayne, be on the opposite side of it, like, fuck that. Nah. Before they was together. Now Lil Wayne go against everything this nigga got try to do. Because he ain't finna come to him with no war shit. He just gonna have to whoop him out that type of way. And one day, Baby probably realize, hold on, man. Hold on, everything I be against, this nigga be for. After a while, he gonna realize that shit. But that's how these fake ass OGs is, man. I'm telling you.
That day, you know, look out for the homie. He just came home. That's just what kind of person he was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's very important in this whole situation. That this is what Nipsey was just doing for everybody that was just coming home. Everybody.
Yeah.
How I think it went down, allegedly, cousin Kerry got Nipsey to go down to the shop. And remember, Eric Holder was asking if Nipsey was a snitch. Where's the only other place he heard that at? The only other place I heard that at was Wack saying that Big U was using that against Nipsey to get back in the circle.
So, your name was Dahmer. Dahmer came over there to get out with Nip. Cuz you was my nigga, go to jail. Come to find out, you telling my baby mama, don't answer my phone calls, don't send me nothing. It's you and her, all these. You start, it's 6-0, we gotta get out. Dahmer jump out. Nipsey didn't want to fade, Ghost. He didn't want to get out with Dahmer. Boy, Eddie Boy was telling, I get out with him. They lock up. Boom, 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 boom. Eddie Boy whooped Dahmer. Knock his tooth out, all that. Dahmer come back smoking. Right? Kill him. Behind it. Right? Dahmer go to jail for the body. They questioning Nipsey. And Nipsey said, if somebody do something to me or something, I come up dead, Dahmer did it. Or they snatched Dahmer. Big U had that recording. And used that to make the move. That's when you seen all the victory lap with him. Nipsey was playing his hand. Somebody was gonna go one way or another. This is a fact.
And check this out. Nipsey knew cousin Kerry was on parole. Eric Holder showed up shirtless, gang tattooed.
That's some crazy shit Wack just said. I don't know, y'all.
And all. So really, Nipsey was looking out for cousin Kerry when Eric Holder popped up. He wasn't saying, no, go handle that like Cowboy said. He was saying, yo, you gotta go. You gotta get out of here. Because cousin Kerry's there on parole. And if they catch him, he's going back in. So he's just telling Eric Holder, hey, you gotta go. Somebody told Eric Holder that Nipsey was a snitch. Hey, don't let Nipsey talk to you like that.
Man, I don't think Nipsey told this man. Now, that's one thing I disagree with. I don't think he told him to go because cousin Kerry was up there. Goddamn, half of the parking lot was goddamn felons and all type of shit, nigga. Hell no, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe Nip was trying to defend no cousin Kerry. I think Nip was up there talking to his boys, and cousin Kerry brought his funky ass up there trying to get some goddamn t-shirts and shit like that. That's all that was. I don't think Nip, like he said, cousin Kerry telling you he didn't know this nigga, man. He telling you he knew him and he didn't know him in the same goddamn sentence. That's why I said something fishy about that, man. Come on, man. Cousin Kerry came up. Nip didn't greet him like goddamn, this is a nigga I know from way back or some shit like that. Come on, man.
Too, right? I got the recording. And Cowboy walks in at the perfect time, right? 3 seconds, right? He just walked in like everything was cool, right? Big U shows up too, right? He said Eric was hopping out with the pose, upping it on people. He wasn't a threat. Man, fuck. here. See, but that's not enough for the setup. I don't think Big U's smart enough for that. There's another entity involved. Y'all guess who it is. See, Nip was supposed to have a meeting that following day with the LAPD. He's been getting harassed for years. The LAPD has been trying to run him out. I mean, Cowboy know this.
We had a couple cops, you know. We had cops that would roll by. We policed ourselves, you know. When Nipsey was living, we didn't have no violence in the parking lot. You know, if there was some, we controlled it ourselves and we'd take care of it. So the police had no reason to be there. So if they did come in the parking lot, they came, you know, to either.
Man, I hear this shit about the LAPD, but I'm gonna say this shit here, man. Regardless if they had something to do with it or not, they used one of us, goddammit. So one of us is the face of doing it, goddamn. I don't give a fuck about all that shit there, man. One of us is the face of goddamn doing it, goddamn.
Somebody mess with the homies. I remember Nipsey had a warrant one time, and the police had pulled up in there, and it was a Maybach parked right there. So they asked us, whose Maybach is that? We like, man, we don't have no idea who Maybach is that. And they thought we were lying. They're like, that ain't Nipsey Maybach. We like, no, that ain't Nip Maybach. We don't know whose it is. Them motherfuckers told it. So they go get the Maybach and they tow it. So the next day, Nip pull up in his Maybach. Bam, they rushing. You know what I mean? They towed the car, said he had a warrant, you know.
Man, like I said before, if the LAPD had something to do with it, they sure use you stupid fool ass niggas to pull it off, goddammit. Because ain't now one of them was in the parking lot running off, goddammit, with the gun in their goddamn hand, goddammit. They used a dumb nigga if they did, goddammit. Big U, Holder, and everybody else that goddamn we feel that was in goddamn involved with this shit.
Took him to jail. So he went to jail, but in the process of that, he got the tickets cleared up. He had a show in Japan, and he was able to go do the show. So everything they did to over us, it turned out to be to the good. Nipsey would call the landlord and ask him could they buy the building. Landlord kept saying no, we don't want to sell. We don't want to sell. So Nipsey and them would call him, keep calling him, said no, we want to buy the building. We want to buy the building. So the police kept calling the landlord as well. And they kept telling him, kick him out the building, kick him out the building. There's only 8 buildings, I think 8 units in that building. And at the time we occupied 6 of them. So he's trying to get us, the police were trying to get us kicked out of the building. And then another incident that happened, I think the homies had boop bops in the parking lot. They called the owner and said, look, you got to get him out of there. Owner called back and said, you know what, we're going to sell it.
Even a former member of the LAPD said it could be possible. He wouldn't put it past them.
Do you think that there could have been more people involved with Nipsey's death? Maybe even perhaps law enforcement? Do you have any thoughts about that?
I think that there could have been. I've never witnessed any law enforcement officers say that there was something going on or even alluded to it.
Man, listen, y'all. It's cricket cops in every police force, goddamn. Every police station got some cricket cops. Yeah, goddamn it. Now, rather the whole LAPD got something to do with, I really don't think. But goddamn, even Suge had cricket LAPD cops working for him, goddamn it. So it ain't no mystery you got cricket cops, but was they involved in this situation? I can't say, man. But one thing I can say, y'all, we gotta stop. And we gotta stop and start holding these niggas accountable for the shit they do. The shit they let people put the battery in their back and all that shit there, and then they want to come pointing fingers and shit. Nigga, you let a motherfucker manipulate you and do it. God damn it, you going to jail, and it gonna go down in history as a black man did it to another goddamn black man, regardless of how we look at it, god damn it. Straight the fuck up, man. Nobody don't give a fuck of who put the back. If we have choices and decisions and all type of shit, man, in this world, god damn it. You know what I'm saying? We have our own brain, god damn it. So shit, if a motherfucker putting the battery in you supposed to not do it, goddammit. You got these, come on, man. Who gonna die for this shit? Nigga rather go take out another motherfucker, and it don't be no life or death situation. If them motherfuckers do step to a motherfucker and say do something, evidently they coming with that paper on the table. They ain't got to say, yeah, we gonna kill you and all this if you don't go after this other nigga. No, that dollar bill, y'all. Bitch will compromise anything. What? How much? Fuck that nigga. Cause you can step to a nigga right now and say, yeah, boy, what's up with Nip? Oh, that's my dog, nigga. Hell yeah. Hey, boy, I got 20,000 if you lay his ass up. Oh, man, I ain't really like that nigga like that anyway. See, we'll compromise, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker life for goddamn money. That's how we is, man. Until we get past that shit, man, this type of shit gonna always go down, man. I don't give a fuck who we point the finger and blame, goddamn it.
But there's that possibility. We know a lot of the positive things that he was doing in the community. So there's definitely that possibility that they were that determined to stop what he had going on. That they probably could have sent Eric, what's his last name?
Holder. Junior.
to go and do that. And I think also they said that he was an informant for law enforcement, and that was I think that was a part of the issue that he had with Nipsey Hussle.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. So we don't know. We don't know what kind of what was going on behind those closed doors. It could have just been that, it was a bad day for Eric Holder and, he was mad, or there could have been something deeper behind it.
Cowboy didn't even give it a second thought before dismissing it, even though he knew how dirty they were. Something don't seem right.
Any comment on that?
Nah, say for instance the police did that. Ain't you gonna try to get away? So if the police gave you some bread, look, go do that. You gonna put a mask on, you gonna run around, handle your business and get away. So if you in it for the
nigga, didn't he run off? Didn't he try to get away, nigga? We don't know what the shit is when you dealing with, like, I said this before, man. When you dealing with a stupid motherfucker, right? You could tell them anything. Yeah, go over there and do it. I got your back. Hell yeah. Yeah, call us when you get over here. And then they come, put the handcuffs on this stupid motherfucker and say, yeah, this is a part of the plan. You ain't gonna do that much time. He go to court, like he out of it. They give him time. He ain't even try to say nothing in the motherfucker courtroom because he could be feeling like, oh, I'm just gonna sit in here for a little while and I'm gonna get the fuck out like they promised me. We don't know what's going on. They kept it where nobody can interview this man. Nobody could talk to him. I mean, Alpo and people like that had 1 million goddamn bodies, and them niggas get phone interviews all the time. They keeping this man away from everybody, goddamn it. They won't even let a motherfucker even goddamn talk to this dude to hear what the fuck going on, goddamn it.
money, you gonna try to go spend the money. Cuz was just high and he tripped out, It has something to do with that CD. He had jumped out earlier, like a day before that, and he asked the homie, like, it's a homie named Felony. He introduced me to Nipsey. That's really introduced me and brought Nip to my studio, introduced me to Nip. You know what I mean? He was the first. I had Felony in the studio, and I had seen Nip, but he's the first one that brought Nip to me. You know what I mean? So Felly fell, Eric had jumped out and asked him to check out this disc. Like, man,
What this nigga that said 150 goddamn lies the way Nip came to him. This man don't know how he met Nip. Man, that dope done damaged your goddamn brains. Boy, you don't even know how you met Nip, man. You done told 30 different goddamn stories, man.
got my new disc, did you hear it? And bro was like, nah, I ain't heard it, but he said he had the 2 pistols with him. And he told me, I learned this during the murder trial. He had popped up one day during the murder trial. So he said, man, I felt if I wouldn't have listened to this disc, this gonna do something to me. So he said, I listened to the disc. So then after all this played out, and as I think back, I remember when he was talking to me and Nip, after Nip was like, take care of that shit. He was like, man, y'all heard my disc? And we like, get it? Huh?
And check this out. And for those that still got their memory, the day Nipsey died, we got them notifications early. I remember, it was like tweets going around that Nipsey was shot, and it was early in the afternoon, but it wasn't confirmed till later in the day. Y'all don't want to hear this, but you sweethearts might owe Luce an apology.
Wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, called Nip. Nip answer the phone.
Yep, and
you
we
like
were just
okay.
talking on regular, so it's like
How many of y'all, man, believe this nigga story, y'all? Let me know how many of y'all believe this nigga right here that's talking story, goddamn it.
Like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it.
Because cousin Kerry and Cowboy testified that they arrived and everything happened.
See, the thing about these stories, I wish they would have came out when these niggas was cool with Big U. You know what I'm saying? And been like, man, fuck that. I'm down with him, but fuck this shit. He did some fuck shit. It's like these stories come out like 4 and 5 years later. It's hard to kind of, even listen to this shit. I don't give a fuck who a nigga is and I don't like him or none of that shit there or feel he guilty or something. Goddamn, I'm going to keep it 100% real. I think these stories came out too late. Why Watt wasn't, exposing this shit when he was cool with him? In the beginning, Watt was defending him, running around with him, trying to do everything to tarnish Nipsey name and all that shit, and Big U was letting him. That's why I say I don't trust none of these niggas.
Around 1 p.m.
Do you recall approximately what time you arrived at the store? No, about around 1? Around 1? Something like that. It was in the afternoon, right? Yeah.
I have no idea, but it had to be around lunchtime because I had just ordered my lunch. So I normally take my lunch around 1, so I'm not really sure of the exact time though.
Now the official time of his death was 3-something p.m. There's one thing that could solve that problem: the missing camera footage from the store when Cowboy was working that day.
Yeah, where's all this goddamn camera footage? That's what I'm saying. And the judge was saying, y'all remember when the judge was saying, don't let no more of that camera footage out. So that's why I say when Sam come on and he's mad about a lot of shit, I'm pretty sure he's seen that footage that the judge didn't want released to the goddamn world. Because that little blurry shit that got out, the world went crazy about it, right? Lot of shit went going on, you know what I'm saying? And so, the judge was like, man, it's just too crazy. I don't release no more of that footage. I don't want none of that shit getting out to the public. So the shit, like I say, the shit that couldn't get out to the public, I think Sam goddamn seen that shit. So when everybody running around trying to undermine this man, y'all don't know what the fuck he seen. His man owned the camera footage. He owned the goddamn cameras to that store. He know everything come on, man. That's why I say I'm gonna follow what he say. Cause if he's saying it, goddamn it, I'm gonna follow him, goddamn it. Before it was up in the air, but Sam came out and said that shit, I'm gonna follow him because he's seen things the public didn't fucking see, man. That's one thing y'all gotta understand. The first goddamn smart store in the neighborhood, and goddamn it, you mean to tell me his camera footage wasn't 4K? You a motherfucking lie.
But now all of a sudden, Cowboy don't know what happened to it. He's not talking. Come on, what we doing, Cowboy? You selective snitching now? I mean, if you gonna snitch for Nip, go all the way. Or maybe was it just a front?
It was a front, man. It was a front to save his own self. Because it was so bad, right? It was so bad on him. Come on, a gangbanger taking a stand. He know the consequences. But he had to make it look like I'm fighting for Nip because I let him down. You know what I'm saying? You know how somebody guilty or something, boy, I got to do that. Whether they kill me or not, boy, I got to do this. You know what I'm saying? To get me out of, you know what I'm saying, being guilty of something. Took the stand, that was for his own benefit, y'all. That shit wasn't for no fucking Nipsey, man.
The only tape is that gas station tape. So, the gas station, we had cameras in the store, but it was to watch the parking lot. It wasn't to watch the employees. It wasn't to watch people stealing. We didn't have that problem. We didn't have no worry about nobody stealing nothing. It was more or less, we need to watch the parking lot, make sure the police ain't doing nothing stupid, make sure homies ain't out there fighting. When you're just sitting in your shop and you're in the back room, you need to look out and see what's going on out on Slauson, what's going on, So anytime something goes down in the neighborhood, what the police gonna do? They're gonna go to the closest shop and say, we need to look at your tapes.
Yeah.
So we never had tape. There's so much crime, homies beating up homies in the parking lot. You might do something stupid, get slapped or something. So we didn't have tapes for that. We didn't have no videotapes for that reason.
Well, what the fuck the judge talking about then? He's saying don't release no more footages of what went down and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot more shit. God damn it. Now, I don't know what the fuck Cowboy talking about. They wasn't recording and all this shit there. Listen, regardless of what's going on, nigga, nigga, y'all, if y'all see some shit going on, right? We in the hood. All you gotta do is tell the police, look, them cameras ain't recording, or delete that shit, nigga. Simple as that, goddammit. But you gonna still need them cameras up just in case you're just in the hood, nigga. Just in case a motherfucker try to break in that motherfucker. Any goddamn thing, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe that shit that Cowboy saying. You got to have some type of security around your shit. You got all your goddamn product sitting in this motherfucker. That's bullshit he talking.
As far as, so even if they did have a videotape, say all the cameras were running and they were all recording, all it's gonna do is show a different version of what happened. We all seen what happened. You know, the videotape seen what happened. You understand? So no matter how many cameras,
nigga, we ain't see a lot of that shit that happened. A lot of that shit you were talking about, these conversations, and you told Nip to come on, let's go. We ain't see none of that shit, nigga. We ain't see none of that shit. There's a lot of missing pieces of what we seen. There's a lot. Only thing we seen is dude run up and did what the fuck he did. Nigga, the only thing we seen was dude in the motherfucking goddamn fucking burger place or the restaurant with you. That's all the shit we seen, bruh. What happened to all these missing pieces to these stories that you talking about, bruh? Why we can't see none of that?
How many cameras was out there that day, it wasn't gonna change what happened.
It sounds like they needed a couple extra hours to clean up the mess. Man, he got Cowboy to read a message about why'd you testify the events happening at 1 p.m. and now y'all switching it up to 3 p.m. Cowboy looked like he saw a ghost reading this message. And you know the LAPD recently has admitted they had secret investigations on Nip and his whole crew, especially around the area of the Marathon store. They've been trying to get him out for years. And the saddest part about this, and Nipsey knew he had a lot of jealousy and envy around him, he still stuck around long enough for them to kill him.
The pressure of people intentionally waking up to try to bring harm your way. You know what I mean? To try to stop you from doing that because
Nipsey just was a real one, man. You know, and when it comes to us real ones, man, ain't nobody finna run you off damn motherfucking block. Your pride gonna let you stay, and sometimes your pride can get you killed. But a bitch ain't running you from nowhere.
I grew up on the same block you grew up on. We had the same trials and tribulations. But you became successful, and I became a failure. It made me feel a certain way about myself. Because we had the same, we were dealt the same deck of cards. You know what I mean? So I feel like my success affect the people closest to me the most. A person that don't know me might root for me, you know what I mean, and be happy for me. And the person that know me and come from the same environment and had the same cards dealt to them, that keep going to jail, don't have no money, never made their parents proud or their mama proud, never did anything that they could look in the mirror and be proud of. You know what I mean?
Straight evil. Man, I knew something was up the day Cowboy took Nipsey's mural down.
Homie, you know what I mean? That's my friend. That's my friend.
Man, Cowboy took that motherfucker down because he got tired of seeing the dude face that he's jealous of and want to be like, and no matter what happened, what goes on, there ain't nobody still praising no Cowboy for being his homeboy. Only thing people see is the guilt in his ass, man, and nobody looking at it. And there's a reason, y'all. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when shit happen, man, it be for a reason, goddammit, that nobody is looking at Cowboy as the big homie. Nobody felt that shit. Nobody felt it, man. Nobody felt that Cowboy was a loyal friend. Nobody, not even Nip, closest homeboy that's still around, goddammit. They don't praise no motherfucking Cowboy. Guilt. And he only took that mirror down because he got tired of seeing the nigga face that he couldn't be, that he wanted to be and couldn't be. And that's all this shit about. Jealousy. Man, that shit don't hurt him. That nigga smiling, covering that shit up. The same way Big U was smiling when they said justice for Nip. These niggas in on it together, goddammit.
So for me to have to cover it up, it hurt me.
But how you take Nipsey's mural down and leave yours up?
Nipsey murals everywhere.
No, this nigga gonna put up a mirror. What the fuck? What, this nigga done got a mirror? What the fuck is going on, man? Downtown LA, y'all let this shit go on? The fuck? They probably, hey, listen, man, you know the white people don't know. They probably saying, yeah, that's Nipsey Hussle with a cowboy hat on. You know what I'm saying? They probably thinking that's Nipsey. They know they think all us look a goddamn like, goddammit. They let them put that shit up because they think it's Nipsey Hussle, man. The fuck, man? He got the all money in on his cowboy hat. The white people thinking that's Nipsey up there all this goddamn time. But listen, white people in L.A., I'm going to bust your bubble. That black guy you seeing is not Nipsey Hussle. That's cowboy funky ass up on y'all wall. Take
But
it
y'all
down.
will put anything on the wall. Like,
Oh, nah. Let me know what you guys think, man. Am I tripping? Or do you guys see the same thing I see? Oh, no, we're not done yet. Hey, remember Big U said he had nothing to do with Fats, right? He was out of town. Well, Brick said, don't tell Cowboy about that Fat situation, or he'll tell him that too.
R.I.P. Fats. I'm 6-0. Don't tell nobody about around the tail. I'm 6-0. Don't tell Cowboy about the fat because he'll around the tail.
Hey.
Well, damn, what was the fact? Goddamn it, what we gonna tell on Big U? Goddamn shit, man. It's something suspicious about all these characters, man. But anyway, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the realest platform on the planet. Hood Talk News. I'm out.